Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. Stream starting up. Head over to Twitch. We're hanging out, painting up some Space Marines and Necrons. Could be back with you. I hope to see you all in chat. Looking forward to catch up. See you soon. So if I cross your trail, better turn your tail, boy. You ain't gonna give me the slip. I broke every casino, Freeside to Reno. Won't stop until I get my prize. I'm gonna chase you down in Vegas at the end of a lonesome road. My Pip-Boy's lagging and the screens are dragging and it takes forever to load. I fought 1,000 thugs and a million bugs. Boy, you're just another glitch in my code. I broke every casino, Freeside to Reno. Won't stop until I get my prize. Oh yeah! Woo! I'm gonna take a trip to Vegas with my two favorite friends. I got my .44 and bullets galore and caps are planted to spend. I got the courier blues and a real short fuse. It's a hell of a message I send. God damn it, not again. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How is everyone doing? What's been happening? It's been a while. Welcome to the stream.
I do sound a little different. My voice is still recovering, but I am well enough to be streaming this evening. How are we all doing, chat? What's been happening? How's your past week and a bit been? Hope you're all doing well. I will be doing that from every so often because I am still getting through my coughing phase of this bug. But, you know, I'm no longer fatigued. I'm no longer run down. So feeling a heck of a lot better to be able to bring you guys some more content. So I hope you're all going well. We're going to start off tonight a little different and just hang out with you guys for a sec. And I've got some models to show off from my Discord community. We've got a bunch of guys who have submitted some models to show off on stream. We'll do this at the start of every stream, kind of going forward. But let's, give it a couple minutes, wait for everyone to rock in. I'll probably do that kind of around the 30-minute mark in the stream, let people rock on in. But, yeah, how's everyone doing? I hope you've all had a great start to your week. And that, you know, it has been a good start for you. You know, sometimes weeks can be a bit rough. I know last week was, oh so rough for me. But, yeah, so I hope you're all doing well. We're going to get into some painting tonight. We've got some Space Marine Devastators, a Mortis Contemptor Dreadnought, and some Necron Warriors we're going to be working on. So hopefully we can get back on track, get these guys done. Hopefully both Space Marine units done by the end of the month, which is going to be awesome. Just give me 1 second though, chat. I've just got to grab my water that's over that side of my desk. Which I am going to end up needing to fill up at some point. But hopefully everything's looking good. I reckon the chat box text is a little too big. Let's just adjust that down, shall we? Hopefully that'll look a bit better now. But yeah, we'll also have Stream Raiders going this evening, which is going to be absolutely awesome. So, without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? So, first up now, because I have magnetized these guys. Hey, Rainy Redman, how's it going, mates? Hope you're doing well, brother. Alright, so I'm going to start working on these Devastators. Now, because they're in pieces, we're only just going to do the first 3 at this point. Oh, you know, thinking you get the Dready done soon. Oh, brother, that's rough. But, you know, take your time with it. Make sure you enjoy working on it, that's for sure. It's better you enjoy it than you rushing it. Trust me, I sound a lot worse than I actually am. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Well, you'll just have to come by the stream when you do have some downtime. If you've got it. Because I'm not sure what training's going to be like for you. Yeah. You know, and you'll have to just live hobbyly vicariously through me. Ah, dude. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. But glad that you're looking after yourself, though, brother. How's your past week been? Oh yeah, 100%. Oh jeez, it's already hot in here for crying out loud. So you know what? before we even get started, I'm actually going to be right back. I'm going to go fill up my water. I'm wearing jeans right now, so I'm going to change into some shorts so I'm not cooking. And I shall be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. Alrighty, that's better, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. So, let's get into painting. Oh, nice, Radiant Redman. Glad to hear that, brother. Glad to hear that you're able to get all of it built and built for you before you head off. Alrighty. So, as you can probably see, just kind of at the top here, I've got the Devastators that are in their pieces for what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to start off with the gold, which isn't really gold, because I used the shook copper. That's my chosen color. So oh, that's awesome, Radio Redman. Glad to hear that, brother. What brand did you go with for your cases? Alrighty. Yeah, that's fair enough. So as you can probably already see, I've already done the blue base coat with the airbrush. So I'm just starting off with doing the other base coat colors as well. And I've just got to check to make sure something's actually active. Yes, it is. Good. Good to see. Isn't like the instructions for the Heavy Bolter wrong for the Devastators too? I'm not sure. I've built enough of them that I can just clip the parts that I know I need off the sprue to be able to put them together. So I'm pretty familiar with most marine assemblies. So I never ran into that problem. But to hear that that was an actual problem is a bit of a concern. Not gonna lie. And my phone is currently blowing up. There we go. Ah, right. Yeah, maybe I've run into it. So, if it's the arm, then I probably have, I'll be honest. Because those are hard. But if it's any other part for the heavy bolter, like, it's actually pretty straightforward when it comes to assembling it. Alright, so I'm going to end up doing 2 coats of the Hashut copper on here. Yeah, it's the left underhand arm holding the top handle. Yeah, I'm... Then it would be hard to figure out which is which then. So hopefully tonight we're able to at least get 3 or 4 color base coats done on these 3 Devastators. The more the better. But also we're not going to rush it because pretty much going forward for the rest of the month, it's just going to be hobby streams. I don't have any collaborations lined up. I don't have a couple of other things. So currently the gun on the Sergeant is just a bolt gun, but I've got it magnetized. So generally I just keep them plain and simple for the Sergeants, but I like magnetizing so I can swap out if I decide to do anything later. So that's also another reason why, if you have a look in those arms, like right in there, if I tilt it right, you might be able to see the magnet. Yeah. So like right in there, that's actually a magnet. And then I've done the same on the other side if it decides to focus. Yeah, you can see it there as well. I've got the magnet in there. So then I'm actually able to swap out heavy weapons as well. I can help you out with that, brother, with the right size and everything. What you're probably looking for, you probably want a... Now, this might be a bit different for you, because I know Americans use Imperial and us Australians use metric. But if you convert it, you should be able to find it. So, I use a 2mm drill bit with 2mm magnets for most marine parts. Some of the larger ones require 3 or 4mm. Which I think is like 3/8 of an inch is the diameter on the magnet. Just depends on where you're using it. But yeah, when you get up to it, it's actually something I'm going to look at. Oh, cool. Yeah. So then if you look for those, then you should be right. I'm actually going to add in one of the planned series in the future. Not right now, because my voice is absolutely shot. I haven't done any recording. I'm going to do some money-saving tips. And magnetizing is one of them. Yeah, 2mm. So that's what I've used here for the arm for the chainsaw if it decides to focus. Hey, Deadeye Minis. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better even though I don't sound like it. So you can kind of see, if I pull it up, if it decides it wants to focus, come on. I can send you photos, Rainy Redman. But yeah, so the 2mm fits in all the arms for the most part. And some of the 3mm or 4mm will fit those sockets, but you've got to get a larger drill bit to use that, of course. Yeah, thanks, Dad. I mean, you should have some good fun. I pretty much haven't done much hobby for the past week and a half. Just been really focused on getting better and then working when I am feeling up for it. So, thanks, Myth. The cough is still present, Myth, but you know, sound a lot better than I was. That's for sure. I ended up going to the doctor and she put me on antibiotics, so I've got tomorrow to go on the course of it, and then it's done. So you know, hey, Easy Mac Gaming, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Well, she thought it, because I was sore up in here a bit, she thought it was potential sinus infection, so she was like, better safe than sorry, to, you know, go through a course of it, and it has actually really helped. So it's really kicked the keister out of it. Too easy. Easy Mac. Hopefully you're able to get to sleep at some point soon. Hit it with a cyclonic missile. yeah. So, but yeah, hopefully all things going well. I should at least be back in the office on Thursday. Even if I'm only doing half days, just to be in the office again and not being stuck in the house. Because she was saying, yeah, to stay, she said stay home until you've gone through the antibiotics, and then you should be okay. So getting there. Oh geez, Easy Mac, you should be able to get some sleep, brother. But in the meantime, just hang out. Just enjoy hanging out here. It's pretty chill. Just listen to some tunes, painting up some music, painting up some minis. I almost said painting up some music. That's how off kilter I feel right now, because I haven't done this in a week and a half. But yeah, so just slowly chipping away at getting some Hashuk copper for the first coat on these Devastators, because I do some piecemeal stuff. Yeah, that's awesome, Rady Red Man. Glad you could find it for a bit cheaper. It's just whether or not it's able to get to you in time as well, man, is the other thing. But yeah, magnetizing will save you so much money. Because trust me, I built an entire second company of Space Marines with no magnetizing at all. And I had to go back and get probably about another half company just to get the magnetized guys in there to be able to change the loadouts for the squads. So that includes 10 Assault Marines, 10 Devastators, and I think it's approximately 15 to 20 Tactical Marines. Because each squad's got a Sergeant, Heavy Weapon, Special Weapon, and then a Bolt Gun guy as well in the wings that I need to do some work on each of those guys. So that's actually 24 models for the 6 squads. So it's close to 50 models. And then you also include the company veterans and such that's magnetized as well. So there's a fair amount. Myth, for things like devs and Primaris where you want to possibly swap gun types, for sure. However, I don't suggest it to do it for things like Tyranids unless you want to swap all your Scything Talons to drop off all the time. Yeah, like things like that is really, like orcs for example, you've either got choppers and sluggers or you've got shooters. Like, yeah. Like I think the only things I wouldn't use on those are the ones I got in from Dark Imperium. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Because you've already got them as one build, you don't get the spare parts with them, so why bother, right? You know, you don't need to go through that effort. Alright, so we're just gonna get this first gold coat on the skull. So that we are then able to go over it with red at a later time. But yeah. Hey, Radically Bad, how's it going? Yeah, I'm the same. I'm the same. That's something I'm actually enjoying about the Necrons, is that I haven't gotten to that part yet, because most of it is all push fit. And I'm not a fan of some of the shorter range weapons for the Necrons. Like, I see the potential, but I don't like putting something that's only T4, 1 wound, 3 up save, that close in someone's face to actually do some damage. If I have 80 of them on the field, then I feel a bit different. If I've only got 40 or 60, then probably not. So, is it feasible to saw the arms off and magnetize them, or is it too much effort? I would say leave it for the multi-part kits, Rainy. Leave it till you got some of those for your Marines, and then we can chat more about it. Radically Bad, I just posted my magnetized Intercessor squad and War on Grey Plastic that I want to do. Magnetize my Necron Warriors too. Yeah, right, okay. See, I'm probably going to get to a point with the Necrons only being 2 loadouts. I don't mind having 60 with the one weapon, 60 with the other, so I can swap in and out. So that's just my thought around that. But, you know, there's monopose things like, you know, Lich Guard, where you can have Sword and Shield or War Scythe, but everyone literally goes Sword and Shield. It's very rare that you ever see anyone else go the War Scythe. But yeah, everyone's got their own take and how they prefer to do it, so... Ready Redman, yeah, I mean the multi-parts, I got Tacticals, Predators, Dreadnoughts, stuff like that. Dreadnoughts, depending on the kit, you shouldn't actually need to. You should just be able to swap out the arms. Predators, I'm going to figure out how to do those as well, man. I've got some replacement parts to swap out for my current ones to fix them. And I'm going to magnetize them. Like for Assault Terminates, Thunderhammer, Storm Shields are far superior. Yeah, exactly, Rainy Redman. And then, what else have we got? Also a Russ as well. Yeah, cool. So some of them are going to be easy. Some of them will be a bit more difficult and worth it. There's going to be other kits that just allow you to slot things in, slot things out. Like some of the side weapons on the Russ, I'm pretty sure are like that, where you can slot in, slot out. So it's pieces like that you don't really need to, but it's when you don't have a choice that you're going to probably want to. But yeah, like... For example, the Predator, if you've glued the turret in place, it's actually really hard to then go back and magnetize that turret, because you actually need to do it before you even glue it all together. So, it's things like that you just got to consider. So, but yeah, now that we've got a fair amount of people in here, we'll give it probably another 5 minutes. And then I'm going to show off some of the Discord models that everyone has sent through. I finally got the slideshow figured out and getting it done. Yeah, but I might still magnetize the sponsons of the Ross, because Yeah, that's true. That's true. So you've just got to countersink it and do it right. So, yeah. Just take your time with it, man. Make sure you get the polarities right. And triple check it. I made the rest of the squad for the guy I sent you for the slideshow. Yeah, nice. Which way did you end up going? Radically bad? Alright, and then we've got this skull on the back. Myth's got a trick for the polarity. Share it, brother. Oh, I think I can't remember if it was, I think it was you, because you're asking about whether or not you were going to paint up the rest of the army in that style doing the edge highlights, and we're talking about how you know, you can always go back and do it later. Like, you don't necessarily have to go and do the edge highlighting straight away. Yeah, nice, nice. And Myth, yeah, that's exactly how I do it as well. Is put the blade between the magnets. Alright, let's show off these models to you guys. Oh, that's rough, Rainy Red Man. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Myth. So, first up, we have got Actual Goldfish's Imperial Knight Castellan that he submitted in there. Now, I think these are on 30-second intervals. Yep. Then we have got Chief's Typhus. I'm just looking at my second screen that's got the slideshow up. So, that's the front shot. He did also send a back shot as well, which should come through in a second. Or at least hopefully it should. There we go. So that's the hive on the back, the destroyer hive. And let me just fix something up whilst we are looking at these. Then next up, we'll have one of the newer guys to the server, Obsidian Hex. Yeah, for sure, Rainy Red Man. It'd be awesome to see, brother. I do these every month. So for each month, you're able to submit a model. So for April, you can submit one now if you want to. So that's Ultramarines Primaris Reaver that Obsidian Hex has painted up. It's got some wicked non-metallic metals on the blade, and it's really cool. I really do like it. So yeah, and then we're gonna have Radically Bad, who's sitting in chat. His Salamander Intercessor come up in a second. So yeah, mate. I made sure not to forget. Oh, that's all good, Randy Redman. That's all good. Yeah, for sure, Radically Bad. I'd love to see them all. So there you go. There's the Salamander Intercessor from Radically Bad. It's got some nice edge highlighting and flame detail on the greaves of the legs. It's just going to keep on rotating through as well. But yeah, that's everyone's that's been submitted for the month. I might add some of my stuff each month as well. So the stuff that I finish this month will go in too. Yeah, the custom transfers, so you can make them third company, which is awesome. Alright. We're also got Stream Raiders going this evening, ladies and gentlemen. So, from memory, we were heading up to the gold. Oh no, we were down here, so We're almost at the big battle. Oh, excuse me. Apologies, chat. I'm going to do that from time to time, just so you're aware. Let's go to the this one here. And let's go with the Berserker. Let's start off with that. Alrighty. Get your units in there, ladies and gentlemen, and we're just going to keep on painting.
The Emperor's finest reporting.
Hey, Radically Bad. Thank you for the 2-month resub, brother. Really appreciate you sticking in with the first company, brothers. Glad to have you here, and thank you so much for your support. Yeah, for sure, Radically Bad, for sure. I mean, it costs you nothing extra. Ready, Redman? Yeah, that's awesome, brother. I just use pretzel rocks for my music, so it's not a because it's all copyright free, and I made sure to select the YouTube free, well, not YouTube copyright selection that it's got on there, so it only plays non-copyrighted music for YouTube, so I don't get penalized there as well. So but yeah, did anyone in chat, apart from Myth, because Myth you were playing, did anyone manage to catch some of the action at Coastcon a couple of weekends back that I was covering? It's been a bit of a week and a half since I did it, so I can't really remember who was there and who wasn't in terms of chat. Yeah, nice, Radically Bad. Yeah, that was a good game in terms of the Salamanders. So that was my mate that I was telling you about earlier in terms of the list with all the Eradicators and the Outriders and everything. So yeah, nice. Like, the guy that was playing is actually contemplating swapping out to using the heavy intercessors as well as instead of some of the other troops. Yeah, right, Radically Bad. Yeah, that's pretty good. Rain Man, fun fact, there have been cases where bomb vests and INDs have gone off prematurely because they were caught by telemarketers. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, brother. And Radically Bad, you leave my firstborns alone. Nah. So just chipping away, getting these first layers on. Oh, I do actually have some Gravis. I can. Let me just finish off this shoulder pad and I can show you. I can show you radically. Because I just forgot that I've got my Gravis Captain right behind me over there. But yeah. Ready Red Man, I honestly feel like Primaris is somewhat wasted because you still need tacticals for stuff like redundancy in squads. Yeah, exactly. Until they were able to get like all the Primaris stuff to the spot where it's like current Marines, like Firstborns, where they're versatile and everything. But also think of it in such a way that Gilliman's come back and he's thinking old Codex, where it was effectively you could have full tactical Marine squads with las cannons. That's his thinking with all the Primaris units. So they're all dedicated to doing one thing and one thing only. There's no versatility in it. Apart from some of the heavier weapons. Now also, ladies and gentlemen, I have added a new redeem. It's very similar to like Hydrate and Stretch, but it is called Posture Check. So it's one where you can redeem it and get me to check my posture to make sure that I'm sitting up in a nice position, that I'm not hunched over or anything like that. And if you think I am, feel free to use it. And I will make sure to check my posture and reset myself and everything. So, where is it? Radical Battle, I like him, but for my 500 point list, the Dark Imperium one is too expensive, but the Heavy Bolter one is perfect fit for 500 points. Okay, cool. Is that out of the new Kill Team box? Radically bad. Ah. Of course you would, Rainy Red Man. Oh, goodness. Alright. I'll start with the comparison. So, this is the Gravis armor. That's the standard Marine. Ah. Thanks, Rainy Red Man. Like, that's the size comparison for ya. I know it probably doesn't show it too well, but if I hold them up, does that give you an idea of what the difference is? If I bring it up a bit further. Yeah, it's quite big, isn't it? It's like another body and a half over the top. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what I get. Now, bear this in mind, I haven't actually been to the gym in a week either, because COVID is still a thing and I didn't want to, you know, spread sickness in general. So, wait, wrong app. I don't want Deliveroo. I want Deck of Paint. Alright. I got 4 torso rotations, which is pretty easy. So that gets moved out of the way, and you can probably see me down over here. Hopefully it's not too bad, but literally all it is you just angle yourself back and you just rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Felt like doing double. So Yeah, radically bad. I get that. Seeing how they go against them. And just the size comparison is just insane. Oh, nice, radically bad. That's awesome. Glad you did, brother. It's good. Like, something I'm trying to do, you know, is to, you know, because you know us gamers, if, you know, there's a tendency for us not to look after ourselves. I'm not saying we all don't, but, you know, I would definitely say that myself and, you know, a few others, like, I never used to until I started to notice the changes, and I was like, well, hang on, I don't like this. And so I started hitting the gym. So, yes, this is true, Rainy Redman. But if I'm able to just, you know, do something small and simple like that every hour or so on stream as kind of an encouragement to go, look, it's important to look after yourself. And take 5-10 minutes, just do a simple exercise or two. You know, sure, you should be exercising at least an hour a day, but, you know, we all lead busy lives, and so you got to fit it in when you can. So, it's just one way that I'm able to encourage you guys. Hey, Chief, how's it going, man? Yeah, I'm still not sounding 100%. I sound a lot worse than I feel. I'm going to be honest, my voice is one of those last things that comes back. Pretty much as I was saying to the guys earlier, I went to the doctor's on Friday and she put me on my doctor put me on a course of antibiotics for 5 days. So that's, I'm currently on day 4. And it's really kicked the crap out of it. Thank goodness. So hopefully the last day will be able to finish it off. And go from there. But yeah, my voice still isn't the best. But, you know, I'm trying to conserve it and do the best that I can with it. But yeah. Nah, thanks, Chief. How about you, man? What's been happening? How's your past week and a bit been? I haven't spoken to you since probably last weekend. Not last weekend, the weekend before, sorry. Where I was at Coastcon. What's been happening for you, man? Got much hobby done? Oh, Chief, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Yeah, that sucks. Rainy Redman, but I do like a couple of the new sculpts for Chaos to make more Primera size. Yeah, that's true. They do look a bit beefier now. Radically Bad, you posted in the general Discord. Sure, let me have a quick look. Yeah, it is a huge difference. It is a huge difference. Radio Redman, even though they are still smaller. Yeah, like the Chaos stuff is still a bit smaller, but they are getting a little bit beefier, which they should have been. Chief, all good. Took a week off and just doing temp work for agency, more money, better hours. Oh, that's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. At least you've got something to, you know, that's working out for you, and I'm glad that you got work. I actually felt the exact same way when I went from working retail to working in the public service, doing the exact same thing. That, you know, I went from, you know, retail where I was working 30 odd hours a week. I was traveling about. To work, it would take an hour and a half to and from work every day for me to do that, and I was only getting paid, you know. Hey, Valley Dweller coming in with a raid of 15. How's everyone doing? Welcome, Raiders. Valley Dweller, how was your stream? Hope you're doing well, mates. I was planning on dropping by the Savo, but then I had to get everything prepped for tonight. So I hope you had an awesome stream. Welcome, Raiders. If you do not know who I am, my name is Scotty D49. I am an Australian Warhammer 40k hobbyist, gamer, event organizer, and commentator. So I do a lot to do with the hobby. I've been a part of the hobby for the past 15 years. 40k in particular for the past 13. And yeah, it's been absolutely a blast. Absolutely love doing this hobby and love the community that's a part of it. So welcome to the stream. We've got a couple of our regular guys hanging out in chat. Urkdad, thank you for the follow and welcome to the chapter. I've just been talking with the guys. I've been feeling a bit crook as of late, and I've just been on the mend the past week or so, Valley Dweller, as I've mentioned to you in your streams. And so, yeah, it's been stopping me from streaming the past week. So this is my first stream back after not being able to for the past week. So, feels good. Feels good to be back up and running. But yeah, how was your stream? What'd you get up to? Where are we? Rainy Redman, I honestly think Orcs needs 2 wound boys, not knobs. I mean, troop choices. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. I'll come back to that thought. And Radically Bad was saying it's also one of my first Warhammer models. Ah, cool. Chiefs War on Grey Plastics ground to a halt. That's okay, man. That's okay. 8 hours a day, 4 to 6 days a week. Yeah, dude, that's good. That's really good. Valley Dweller, it was good. I figured out some new stuff. Did mostly pixel art all night. Emotes, badges, robot zombie for stream avatars. Nice, nice. Also, I managed to see one of your photos put up in the independent characters group, my friend. I am also a part of that group. So, just thought I'd mention that as you came by. Chief Warhammer Entrepreneur. Yeah, I try. Rady Redman, my cat's got into the bread. Mum left the house. My mum left out on the counter. Oh, goodness. See, that's why I'm not a fan of cats. Narrative play for the win, yeah. Oh, however you enjoy playing the game, man. Like, if you enjoy playing the game competitively, all power to you. If you enjoy playing the game casually and narratively, yeah, Rainy Redman. Goodness me. What? An entire loaf? Was it in a plastic bag or anything, or just on a breadboard? So, but yeah, no, yeah, narrative's good fun, I've found. I think Crusade's a lot better than what they previously had in place for narrative stuff. So, I'm yet to play Crusade, but I'd love to give it a go at some point. Valley Dweller, oh, totally just love those guys, plus they're local. Oh, really? Let me know what episode. I'd love to go back and listen to it. And yeah, they do seem like awesome blokes, that's for sure. Oh goodness, Rainy Red Man. That's just rough. Like, yeah. It happens. But yeah, as I was saying, that's why I don't like cats. I'm a dog person. So. Ah, way back. I'll have to go dig through the archives for it. It happens, Rainy Red Man, it happens. But, you know. Yeah. I get that it can be frustrating too. So. But yeah, so for those of you who have just joined us, we're working on some Space Marine Devastators tonight, some Necron Warriors, and hopefully getting to a Mortis Contemptor Dreadnought as well. That does need a little bit of repair work first. Oh. You're saying it with a funny tone. Sorry. I missed that. It's all good. All good. Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm definitely a dog person, not a cat person. That's for sure. Dad, hey, I'm gonna try and catch you when I can hang out a bit longer. It's almost 5 AM here. I should grab some sleep. Love me some Warhammer though. 1K 1,000 Suns are my jams. Yeah, nice. Well, if you have a look, Dad, on the panels down below, you'll be able to see my schedule. I do Tuesday nights, Friday nights, and Saturdays during the middle of the day, Australian Eastern time. So I'm sure more than likely it's going to be the Saturday that works out best for you, brother. So hopefully I'll catch you at some point soon. But get some sleep. Hope you have a great night's sleep, though. And hopefully catch you by sometime soon. Too easy, brother. Chiefs had a match against Tau the other day at Jolt. 3 Storm Surge, 3 Riptides, 6 Broadsides, 20 Suits with 60 Fire Warriors against the 15 Eradicators, 3 Gladiators with the Twin Onslaughts, Ventress, Chaplain, 2 Impulses, 10 Blade Guard, Standard, and 20 Event Intercessors. How'd you go, Chief? That seems like a very, very beefy Intercessor Primaris focused list. And was it against Baz? I'm gonna guess it was, because he's been playing Tau as of late. But yeah, as I was saying, I'll run it again at some point, Rainy Red Man. So, for those of you just joining us, what I've decided to do is do a slideshow miniature showcase for my Discord community, where you can submit models to be put into it, and I'll show them off on stream. And it's on a monthly basis that that's done. So, that's something that I'm just doing with my community. And we've also got stream ratings going, so if you enjoy a good bit of that, you can jump in to there as well. But yeah, so right now I'm just doing the first coat of Hushuk Copper. I generally do 2 coats of this just to get it nice and solid. Because being a layer paint, naturally it's a lot thinner, and so I can't kind of do it in one coat over the base coat of the cancel blue. But Chiefed, I won by turn 4, 106 to 65. Yeah, it was Baz. It was remove a model a turn or a unit a turn, both sides until top of turn 4. Yeah, right. That's brutal. I'm glad that you guys were going toe-to-toe and that Tower were able to still perform with a competent general. Because I know Baz is still relatively new to the game, but he's just been playing Tower consistently. So he's learnt from all of his games and how he's playing, which is good. So
Behold, brother Space
hey,
Marine
Drax coming in with the raid of 61. Oh, you guys coming in hot tonight. Just be careful, Wumposaurus. Don't spam the emotes. My apologies. But yes, we do have Drax coming in hot with another raid. How are you going? How's your stream? What's been happening? We literally just had Valley Dweller come in probably no more than 5 minutes ago with another raid as well. But yeah, Drax, what's been happening? Oh, you can. It's just not a massive amount of them. Sorry. It's my Nightbot. I've got to fix it for things like that. It's just more to stop ridiculous amounts of spam. Which, to be honest, I should probably change. And I will. I will, Wump. Oh, nice. Glad to hear that you were working on some AOS. Finishing off some of the Deepkin stuff. How do you find painting them up? Don't stress. Don't stress, Wump. It's all good. Even my own guys forget it every so often. But welcome from Drax's stream. Hope you had an awesome morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. My name is ScottyD49. I am a Warhammer 40k hobbyist, gamer, tournament organizer, and event commentator. So really, I do all of those things on stream. I'm here with you guys here at the Chapter House, which is what I've decided to call the... really, it's the Chapter, not Chapter House. So, really, the Chapter. Was a quick gig, so 11 hours to build and paint them all. Yeah, right. 11 hours. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. So, yeah, so we're just working on some Space Marines and Necrons tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Just getting the gold done on this guy right here. Now, this guy's going to be silver across that piece of the chest, so it's literally going to be the skull on the back that just needs its final coat, or first coat, I should say. But yeah, Drax, how you been? What else has been happening, brother, in terms of hobbying? Have you been working on anything interesting as of late? Alrighty. So, now that we've finished off the gold on these 3 Devastators. Yeah, for sure. Let me give you a permit to post a link, because that is my way of combating spam bots. Chuck them in there. Chuck up the link, and I'll have a look at them. I always love having a look at models painted by everyone.
The chapter calls and
Hey, Wumposaurus coming in with a follow. Thank you so much, and welcome to the chapter. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Alright. I'm just going to move those devs aside, and let's have a look. Ah, you're a Blood Angels player, Wump. Nice, that's awesome. I do my own chapter, so I kind of jump around with all the different armies that I decide to play with. I'm just gonna want that, yes. What have you got for your, how many points for your Blood Angels have you got, Wump? Alrighty, Drax, let's have a gander. Oh, there's some good stuff there, brother. I like the Necrons as well. Yeah, sick. And then, yeah, I think I did see your post on socials. Oh, awesome one. That's awesome to hear. About completing, Gazgul. Yeah, dude. Some awesome work. There was the Varangard. Yep, I found him. Oh, those are absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Really like the contrast between the lava on the bases to the green glow as well. Everyone in chat, if you go to that link that Drax has shared, you can check out what I'm having a look at. I'll see if I can get a source coming up. Now, let's go. I'll just quickly do it. Oh, you're going to get that from that one. It's not going to like it. And I'm just going to get rid of that, ladies and gentlemen, because otherwise it's not going to want me to do it. Let me see. I'll have to fix up a browser source so I can pull up images like this as well. Let me see if I can find another way to quickly do it. Let's go. Let's go. Nah, that's not going to work. I'll figure it out later, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, there's some awesome stuff. And Wampus, very funny. Very funny. But yeah, so I'm actually going to do a little bit of repair work now for this Contemptor. So I've magnetized the launcher, but now this is broken off after I've painted it. So I'm actually now going to need to clean that up and actually re-super glue it back on as well. Too easy, Wampus. There, that's awesome. Or Wumposaurus, I should say. Will do, and hopefully it'll catch at some point soon. Willock, posture check. Thank you, brother. My posture's pretty good right now, so I tend to sit up a bit more straight when I'm painting rather than leaning back in my chair. But thank you. I'm pretty happy with my posture right now, but I appreciate the redeem. How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well. Hope you recovered nicely after Coastcon as well. And enjoying talking crap with the boys. Alright, so I'm just gonna clean up a bit of this. Ah, yeah, probably. Yeah, no, I got a head cold after I do. Oh, that's rough, brother. Looks like it decided to take us all out, hey? Absolute prick of a thing. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Yeah, too easy, Valley Dweller. Thanks for coming and hanging out, mate. Get a good night's sleep. And I will, I'll catch you some point soon, man. Hope you have a great night. Alright, let's get this all squared away. Ah! Of course I drop it. Now once this dries, we'll go over to the battle for Stream Raiders. Alright. That should be okay. And then the super glue is starting to overflow everywhere as it does when it does this. Alright. Let's have it over to Stream Raiders, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Willock, I just blame what I call the con crud. And that's what I've called it. So. Alrighty. There we go. Thank you, Jedi Minis, for the support on that one. And you'll get the scroll. Alrighty, then we got the boss battle. Oh, hang on. We'll go this one. Now, of course, being the bigger fight. I'm going to place my War Beast right there. So if you want to place your units, get them down. And we shall go from there. But right now, we're actually going to transition. And we're going to paint up some Necrons. So, if you give me a second, Drax, I'm actually going to show you what my Necrons look like when they're fully finished. Because I literally just packed them away this afternoon into their case. So here's my take on the Necrons. So that's the color scheme of my Necrons. Very similar to what you've done, but very different method. So I went through and I what I do for this is I do a Runefang Steel dry brush all over the armor. Then I wash with Drakenhof Nightshade for the armor, for the actual body. Then the gold is Balthazar Gold with an Agrax Earthshade wash over it. Then some parts are black. The blade remains fully Runefang Steel with Fugan Orange in the insets. Then the halves are done with Agrax Earthshade twice as well. Then the orange is actually Skag Brown, because it's quite a dull orange. And then highlighted with Jakero Orange, just get a little bit of brightness on there as well. But yeah, that's how I paint up my Necrons for my Necron army. Because I remember we were talking about it a while back during one of your streams. I was really liking how your Necrons looked, so. But yeah, alright. What do you mean, Willock, in terms of the painting of the Necrons? Or the Necron color scheme? I was pushing myself to use different techniques. So the armies it's very wash heavy, which is the first time I'm doing something like this. So that's why I didn't get Myth's approval on it before I started it, but I wanted to do blue Necrons, but I didn't want to do it in a way that everyone does it. You know, try and do the metallic blue by painting it. I decided to do the metallic blue in a form of doing it. Get the silver underneath and then wash over the top was my preference. Because it means that I'm using washes more than I'm using actual paint. It makes things quite quick. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing null and oil all over the guns. And generally I will do 2 coats of this. 1 coat over the entire gun, apart from the blade, but then a second coat in specific spots. So that's why I use a character brush when I'm doing this as well. So that I'm able to actually control where the wash ends up going for the most part. Alrighty. So it does take a bit of time because I am using a smaller brush, but what I lose in terms of speed, I gain in control. So the old saying, slow is smooth, smooth is fast, applies with how I do this. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this method comes out in the end. Because it looks, you know, it gives a nice look to them, and it's not particularly difficult to achieve, and it's something different that I haven't done with my Marines. So I'm always trying to learn and do new techniques and methods when it comes to my painting. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who have joined us, this is my first stream since last weekend. Not weekend, just gone the weekend before that, as I was quite sick, as myself and Will have been discussing in chat. So but yeah, so it feels good to be back. Feels good to be back streaming and hanging out with everyone. Hope everyone is having a great day wherever they are in the world, or evening. I really appreciate you all coming and hanging out with me. Alright.
Swells in their veins of the spirited roars of lost warriors. Songs, distant echoes are all that remain, and my voice is my voice.
So just slowly getting the wash applied all over the mini.
And no more will be silent with this avant-garde song in our ears.
I'll just clean out the brush so I can get the There we go, that cleared it. Sometimes I got to do that, which sucks, but, you know, is what it is. Alright, now I'm going to mute my mic for a sec because I need to blow the crap out of my nose. I will be back in 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that, everyone. I am now back. Alrighty. So, where was I up to? So, got one Necron Warrior down. We got 4 more to go. So with this technique of what I'm doing, I'm not really too concerned about the first coat, except for around the blade. It's the second coat that I want to make sure is nice and strong and solid over the entire model. Well, not the entire model, sorry, the areas of the gun where I want it.
Perilous peaks on the rim of the sky. I'm moving the
Alright.
midst of the clouds drifting by. At the top of the world on a white doomful day, man of wisdom will show me the way.
So I'm gonna need some more non-oil soon.
Tall sons of the snow, we will not fall under these blows, for our hearts they are hardy, our spirits are strong, and our voices are lifted into this avant-garde song. This avant-garde song.
So, just slowly chipping away, getting it done. You know. So whatever, has everyone been working on hobby as of late? You know, I'd love to hear about what projects you've been working on. What armies you've got yourselves, etc. You know, particularly for those of you who have joined us from either Valley Dweller or Drax's stream. Yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying the content as well, just hanging out.
Voices joined will never tire. Brothers all our way. Streets they run with blood and fire. The price of liberty. My revolution carries me in a moment lost in time.
Alrighty, so just want to recover as much of that black down in that gap as I can to use here. So then I don't really need to focus too much on it clogging up. But as you can see, that's kind of the look that it ends up having. Darkens it quite a bit and keeps the blade intact, which is exactly what I'm wanting to go for. At least I remember it being that way. I do have my case of them under my desk. I'll just pull out a reference one just to be safe. Alrighty. So this is what the Warriors look like when they're finished. So really quite clean in terms of where the washes and the colors are, but it's very much a different style, which I absolutely am loving to paint. It's pushing me out of my comfort zone, and I'm able to paint something new, something fresh compared to the Marines, and have a fresh take on the Necrons. Because, you know, I'm not focused on making sure I'm able to do edge highlights or get certain things right with these guys compared to my Marines.
The chapter calls and we answer.
Hey, Commander Mittens Co. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the chapter. How's it going? Hope you're having a great day. What's been happening? Alright, so we're just slowly chipping away. Just lurking. Yeah, too easy, too easy. Hope you're enjoying the content. So just slowly chipping away, getting this non-oil wash done on these Necrons. And making sure it's got some good coverage as well. And it's covering exactly where I want it to. Even if it does go over into areas that I don't particularly want it. But I've got to do the same on the other two, as I forgot to do it. It's just make sure that it's all squared away around that top area where the blade does connect with the rifle. Alrighty, so just slowly chipping away, getting these guys done. So the Necrons are kind of the side project to the Marines at the moment. So but yeah, hope everyone's enjoying the stream, hanging out. But yeah, So I've got one more to check. Sorry, 2 more to go, I should say. Sorry, chat. I've just got to do something quickly. My wife just sent me a text asking me to look something up very quickly. Alrighty. Sorry about that, chat. Alrighty. Chiefs, ever sit down to paint, then lose auto motivation when your ass hits the chair? Yes. Very much so. I have had that. I have had that for certain, brother. The some of the biggest tips I can give you to get out of it is something, and I'm going to do some videos on these, and by no means do I take credit for this one, but it is called resetting the mechanism. And pretty much the premise behind it is you pack away all the models, you pack away all your paint, you pack away everything. So that you've actually got a clean workspace. Then, after doing that, what you do is you only pull out the models that you want to work on and the paints that you need to work on them during that session. So if you're only planning on, doing one paint, one color on them, you only pull out that one color. So then you don't have your desk covered in paint or in paint pots. You've only got the models out that you're going to be working on. So then you're really focused in on doing that. Now, I will periodically do a reset. It's terrain, okay. So, everything else that's on your desk, pack it away, paints, just, pick out the 2-3 colors that you need for the piece of terrain that you're going to be working on, and go from there. But yeah, that is my biggest suggestion to you, brother. Is just reset, take a step back, and reset. But yeah, that is one thing that I have found myself. Container and barrel. Yeah, okay. So maybe, pack away the barrels and just focus on working on the container. So, think of it like that. Only work on that one big piece, or even the reverse, put away the container and work on the barrels. And, obviously I'm pretty sure there are a lot of barrels that come with those Munitorium containers. So work on maybe 5 at most. As you see with me constantly, I'm only working on batches of 5 models. So, Myths pop back in. He says as a much more short-term thing too, have an event coming up or being in a league is great motivation, help surge in painting. Also, getting really into what you're painting, like reading a Horus Heresy or other lore book. On the army, you have an audiobook, and Chief is building them. Okay, so you're building, not painting. Really just set out to do it in small pieces. For me, building massive pieces of terrain takes a toll on me, which is why I haven't done it in a while. But the way that I look at doing it in this sense is I'll go, okay, all I want to do is I just want to clean up these pieces this session. Next session, okay, I've cleaned up those pieces, I've got these pieces to clean up. And break it up too. Don't necessarily just constantly be working on the same thing. Like you'll see, I'm swapping between Marines and Necrons to keep some variety, to keep some diversity in what I'm working on. So similar thing, don't just bog yourself down in working on the terrain until it's done. Whilst yes, you may need to, but focus in on it in such a way where, you know, you get to a point where you've built a container. Cool. Pack the rest away for a minute and focus on painting up a new unit. And that way, you've got something else that you worked on in between to break it up. It's that old saying, variety is the spice of life. It also keeps you motivated. Yeah, that'll do it, because it's because it's that early in the morning. Your body's not up and functioning normally. If you're not normally up at that time, if you are, then you know you've just got to find what gets your body going and your motivation in gear. So, but yeah. But I personally haven't done some late night hobby nights like that in a long time. So, I think the latest I've gone is probably 1 AM on a hobby session in recent years. So, not that early, for sure. Yeah, and it will. It will. So, as long as you keep it, you know, keep it going. And, of course, I'll send you on to someone else that'll be doing hobby. And so, means that you can keep on keeping on. You know, it's just one of those things. It's also another reason why I will watch streams. That's when your work starts. Okay, yep. So early starts is also killer. Like getting a good night's sleep's important as well when you can. So, because that's a huge thing for your motivation. I found when I've lacked sleep and I'm wanting to do hobby, like sure I can maybe do it once, 1 hour, 2 hours, but for a consistent period of time, then, you know, so, but yeah, you just got to find what best works for you, man. So, whether it's resetting, whether it's divvying it up, working on other projects whilst you also do it, or even sometimes you may just need to take a break from the hobby for a little bit, focus on a different aspect. Whether it's just focusing on games or reading books or, you know, other facets of the hobby. Because hobby burnout is a thing. Yeah, fair enough, Chief. Fair enough. So, yeah, I've done some 3 AM starts recently, not for work obviously, for pipeline, to get up and to do some mentorship sessions because they're out over on the west coast of the States, and so to get in for a 9 AM mentor session is a 3 AM wake up for a 4 o'clock start. So, yeah. Which I'm trying not to do as much. as best as possible for those ones. I only do it when I'm taking the following day off. Cool. Alright. That's the first coat done on the Necrons. Were you working on heavy intercessors before Deathwatch? Was I working on heavy intercessors before for the Deathwatch? No. I was, I'm working on some Space Marine Devastators, which I'm about to transition back to. So, and we've also got Stream Raiders coming up in a minute. So, these are for my Space Marines. So I was telling Chad earlier that I've got a full Space Marine second battle company, and all of it was not magnetized, and so there's about 50 odd models that I've had to add to that are magnetized. So that's what I've been working on, which are these guys right here. So 2 heavy bolters, and the sergeant is what's on deck at the moment. Then I've got 2 more bolters to go in the unit as well. Alright. I'm going to save the rest of the non-oil that was sitting there as well. Now, I also don't have a heavy bolter out, which I really need right now. Good thing my second company is sitting in the case underneath my desk.
We've been breaking ground. We fought for the weak and the lost. They won't break us down.
Alright, so we'll transition over to Stream Raiders. And we'll see how this goes. So thank you to Shields and Royce Remix for the units. Let's get the battle started. And congratulations everyone, thank you for taking part. And Shields gets the Musketeer and Royce gets the Centurion skins. Scrolls. Thank you so much gentlemen for your help. Alrighty, and we are on to a new Alright. Oh, interesting. So we've got a gold with 2 chests, or a blue with 1 chest. I think we'll go down this way. We'll start off here. Alrighty, and I'm going to place down my Paladin. Alrighty, so you can get your units down for the battle, and we're gonna transition back. We're gonna keep on painting. So I managed to get a heavy bolter guy out. So this is what they're gonna look like when they're finished. Something very similar to this. So I just need a reference for where all the red goes, as well as the metal. So we're going to start off with doing the red. And this will also go on any purity shields. Shields, thank you for the Epic Barbarian. Alrighty. Now I'm going to put some more water in my wet pallets shortly as well. So good thing I got bottled water right here. There we go. Alright. So we're just gonna very carefully apply. Well, I mean, I'm gonna do 2 coats of this anyway, so it doesn't need to be carefully. It just needs to be a nice thin coat of the corn red, because I do a second coat over it as well, very similar to how I do Herschel Copper. But yeah, so I hope everyone's enjoying hanging out, and I really appreciate you guys choosing to spend time with me this evening. Hey, Game On Steve, how's it going, man? What's been happening? Just applying this first layer of base coat of the corn red onto the heavy bolters. Oh goodness, Game On Steve, that's not good to hear, brother. I unfortunately won't be covering this weekend. I just can't do 2 events in 1 month, or 3 events in the space of 6 weeks. So I won't be there, unfortunately. I just, yeah, have to draw some boundaries somewhere, but sucks to hear that your compressor died for your airbrush. What have you been working on that you've been using your airbrush for? Oh, excuse me. Alright, so hopefully the music... There we go. I was wondering when it was. Now, am I right in thinking... Yeah, that's gone really weird. Alright. Going to reset this corn red. Get a little bit less out. Clocking in at over 50 watching. GG, mate. Yeah, we've had a couple of raids come through. We had Drax and Valley Dweller, who have decided to share their awesome communities with me this evening after they've finished up their streams. So that's why we're at a decent number of viewers this evening. Alright, we'll get a small blob of corn red out, nothing too major. So, yeah. No, it's just awesome to be able to be back streaming again and feeling well enough to be able to do so. That's more what I'm worried about.
Nobody wants to learn a thing these days. An endless coil of waste and toil.
Alrighty.
Built upon the ashes of the weak and frail, those doomed to
So just slowly chipping away, getting the red done on the heavy bolter. On my on this one Devastator. But if I can at least get 2 to 3 colors done for the base coats, for the first layer of base coats this evening, I'll be quite happy, chat. I'll be quite happy with the progress being made. So, yeah, got to just keep on going and chip away at it as you do. So yeah. Go and see if I got to do some more of my Infinity Nomads. Cool. So you're playing in the Timfinity event at Jolt then this weekend, which funnily enough is on at the exact same time as Grim Dave. Alright. Need some more corn red. So I'm going to get it out on the wet palette. Oh, really? He moved it. Interesting. I found it really weird that Grim Dave was going to be on the same day that Timfinity was. So... Because when I saw that published on Jolt's page, I was like, that's interesting. Having 2 miniature wargaming events on the same day. So, yeah. I just found it very interesting. Yeah, glad you're able to get some games in and play some Infinity. I personally haven't played it, but I have heard good things. So, hope you do enjoy that, man. Alrighty, so we're almost done getting the red done on the heavy bolter for the most part. But yeah. Yeah, it is Chiefs, so it is this Saturday, 3 rounds. I'm still not well enough, even if I was up for it, to be able to commentate it. So I'm gonna just do a hobby stream instead. Which I'm sure, knowing Mark, he would more than likely put the stream up on screen when the timer isn't up for the event. But yeah, so but yeah, it's 2,000 points, 3 rounds. Pretty straightforward. Missions are released on the day. I'm just gonna do the eye and just add that in now. I think it's $25 entry. If memory serves me correctly. So, you know, pretty par for the course in terms of tournament fees.
Rank galleys with the stink of decay. Stamped down under boots of the company. Slave spirit, propagate and obey. Trust
Alright.
in the hog ties of industry. Live to produce and produce to consume. It's all you know now.
Yeah, nice chiefed.
Breathe in the fumes. Still here they go. Selling you the sky and the stars. Always gotta push it too far. Ain't no profit in my pride. You can't put a price on me. Selling you the sky and the stars.
It's pretty casual as well. So, like, you know, the boys won't pull their punches, but it's more about having fun and enjoying a 3-round event than, you know, kicking teeth in. Even though you have got hardcore lists that will show up. Alright, let's... So now we're just going to do the Sergeant's bolter and chainsword in his body as well. Because I'm sure he does have a purity seal and some other lights and such.
Big fish get the pick of the pond. Little minnows are crushed into caviar. Great beckons with
But yeah, I should probably get out some more corn red at this point as well. Yeah, all good, Chief. Alrighty. Alrighty, so just slowly chipping away. Bolt guns are really easy to do the red on, so it's just more about getting it where I want it to be in a nice, clean, controlled manner before the metal's even gone on. Like, I don't have to be too controlled right now. But it's once I've put the metal on there, like I want to be controlled around the gold, of course, yes. And I'm just going to block in kind of where I want the red to go. But yeah. Alright, so we're almost done. We've just got this top section to kind of do. And then around the front as well. So yeah. Hope everyone is enjoying just hanging out. Just chilling out, whether you're getting your own hobby done, whether you're just chilling out watching some painting, just winding down after your day, or just getting your day started as well. Hope you're all enjoying the stream and enjoying hanging out with us here at the chapter. If you do want to stay apprised of what's going on, feel free to drop a follow. It's really appreciated. So yeah. But I'm just going to keep on going, getting these Marines done. Excuse me. Alrighty. Alrighty. At this rate, we may even get the second coat of non-oil done on the Necron Warriors. But we'll see. So that's all the red that needs to be done on the actual Sergeant himself. Alright, time to get out some more corn red. And then we shall keep it going. Dingwoot, no. An Artful Dodger. Corn for the cornflakes. Dingwoot, these guys are my own chapter. They are closer to Crimson Fist in terms of their colour scheme than Ultramarines, because they use Cantor Blue as their base colour. An Artful Dodger, corn for the cornflakes. Very funny, my friend. I know that meme. It's a good one. It is very much a good one. How you guys going? Dinglewoot and Artful Dodger. Hope you're doing well.
The chapter calls and we...
Thanks, Dingwoot. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to the chapter. And don't let your memes be memes. This is true. This is true. If you don't know what the meme Artful Dodger is referring to, it is the corn... the blood letter that's on the cornflakes box. It's a hilarious one. I quite like it. So yeah. But hope you guys are enjoying the stream and enjoying hanging out. So not only working on some Space Marine Devastators tonight, I've got a Mortis Contemptor Dreadnought in the wings and some Necron Warriors that I'm also working on. So a bit of variety this evening, kind of jumping between the various projects. Artful Dodger, just good to see some painting. It's like Bob Ross, but more violent. Yes. When you're painting miniatures for the 41st millennium, they definitely are not going to be peaceful. Let's just put it that way. Yes, it is, Dingwoot. Yes, it is. It is an old GW paint pot. To be precise, it is, if I'm remembering it correctly and can read it properly, Scorpion Brown is what the color is. No, Scorched Brown is the color that is this pot, but as you can see, it's quite caked on with airbrush residue or airbrush painting from doing the base coats. So I'm just slowly chipping away at these guys, getting them done. They're only at base coat, first layer base coat stages really. So I'm just getting the corn red done on their weapons, because that's the style I've gone for. I never was much of a fan of the black carapace weapons. You know, they deserve to be a bit more flary, in my opinion. So oh, and my phone is blowing up as per usual. But yeah, so that's pretty much the chainsaw done for the most part. Now it's done. Cool. So that's the sergeant and one heavy bolter down. Now, all good, Dingwoot. If you want to find any of my other socials, that's where they all are. So I've got a Facebook page, I've got an Instagram, and I've also got a YouTube. I'm most active on both Facebook and Instagram. It's where you'll find out when I'm streaming, what I'll be working on during the streams, things like that. And also, I do have a Discord server as well. So, where, you know, we've got members of the community sharing the work that the hobby progress that they're working on. You know, talking about army lists and such. So, it's you know, relatively small at this point, but yeah, I will be. I've got to get all my March streams up on there. Sorry, my February and my March ones. At this point, I got a bit of work to do, but yeah, going forward, I'm looking to record a lot of VODs and hobby tips and tricks and things like that. Particularly for new people to the hobby, as I've got a number of people who are a part of this community, part of my community, I should say, that are pretty new to the hobby and have been asking for tips and tricks and things like that, so I'm more than happy to share my experience. Exactly. People like yourself, Dingwoot. Like, you know, that's why I'm here. You know, if you've read my bio, you know, I'm a veteran of 15 years in this hobby. 13 years of that I've been playing Warhammer 40k. So I've got you know, I'm more than happy to answer questions and share thoughts and help you get a better grasp of your hobby and even learn. So yeah, right now a lot of it's more, you know, just the streams and such and what I've been working on, and just the stream VODs. But in time, once my voice is better, I will be doing a bunch of recording and all that kind of stuff, to help people like yourself out. So yeah. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to fire away and ask. Don't just leave them for me to cover them in YouTube. I'm more than happy to help live on stream as well. Oh, Chief, sorry, brother. I did see you go. Have a good night, mate. And I will be resting up soon. So. I'm just going through adding my first layer base coat of corn red onto my weapons. So generally I'll do 2 coats of corn red on all the weapons to get it nice and even. But also because the blue's quite a strong blue, if I get, you know, a single coat will show some blue through with streaking and such, so the second coat will actually help fix that problem. I think as I progress, I'll paint minis apart. My first was all put together. It got a tad difficult on the difficult side. Yeah, like it depends on the mini as well. Like if you're doing a Space Marine, you know, you put the weapon across the chest, you can't get to the chest. Hey, Actual Goldfish, how's it going, mate? There's nothing happened over the past week. This is the first stream back since Coastcon because I've been sick. But we've had Drax and Valley Dweller both come in with raids. So that's why we're at quite high viewers currently. Because they've decided to share the community with me. Which is absolutely awesome. But how have you been, Actual Goldfish? How's the past week and a half been for you? What's been happening? Yeah, for sure it is, brother. You know, streaming's not a zero-sum game. So we can all succeed whilst all being in the same space. Alright, I'm just going to quickly clean off my brush so we can go over and do Stream Raiders. Alrighty, thank you to Shields, Commander Mittens, Game on Steve, Game Mistress 77, Ghost Walker, Royce Remix, and Fiber Gert for the units. Okay, let's get the battle going. That took like literally 10 seconds. Congratulations, Royce Remix and Game On Steve, for your rewards. Alright, let's redeem these guys. And we'll go to the chest. Alright, we'll go with Warrior, the Berserker. Alrighty. So everyone place down your units. Alrighty. Actually, Goldfish been pretty busy, unfortunately. Barely had any time for hobby or Twitch. Got a bit of time tonight, though, so I thought I'd drop by for a bit. Good to see the community growing. Yeah, for sure, brother, for sure. We hit 200 followers the weekend of Coastcon, which is great to see. Also, whilst I get this reset a little bit, here's the model slideshow. So we've got Actual Goldfish who's just popped in chat. That's his Knight Castellan that he's been working on. And then we've got Chiefed, who's got his Nurgle Typhus in there that he's been working on recently. So pretty much what this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is a slideshow of miniatures that members of my Discord community have been working on. And have submitted photos to be a part of the March's monthly slide. So this will be something I'll be doing every month. So if you submit your photos for March, by the end of March, then I'll be able to, share them for April, for the March slideshow. So this is all of February. Yes, you totally should, Myth. It's literally, there's a channel in the Discord. That's where you got to put it. Then we've got Obsidian Hex's Ultramarine Primaris Reaver, which has got some awesome non-metallic metals on the blade as well, which is really cool. No, it's all good, Myth, all good. I did miss one part on the other one. Oh, nope, don't need it there. Then the next one is going to be Radically Bad's Salamander Intercessor. Oh, I know Actual Goldfish. It's absolutely awesome. He did put up more photos in the Discord than I've been able to show, because I'm trying to keep it to 2 per miniature if they submit multiple. Unless they submit it like Radically Bad did and did a layout shot. So as you can see, Radically Bad's now done a unit of 5 of those, which will be on next month's one. But he's got the flames on the greaves and some really cool edge highlighting, which is absolutely awesome to see. But yeah, thank you to Actual Goldfish, Chief, Obsidian Hex, and Radically Bad for all submitting those miniatures. They're absolutely awesome. Great to see your work, and glad that you've continuing the war on grey plastic with me. Alright. So almost done the first coat of corn red on the heavy bolter at least. Not sure if the body's going to have anything that needs some red. Maybe the eyes, and there's a purity seal as well that'll need it. There's some other spots as well that I'll probably want to hit. Pretzel Rocks has stopped for some reason. Should be able to load that one pretty easily. Don't know why it's not. But anyway, you know, I might just skip it so it... Oh. Is Pretzel Rock's having a fit? Nope. It's good. Decided to come back to us. But yeah, so... Just gonna keep on painting along. Oh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. At least my cough's been getting better, I can tell you that much. So... Now, if you are also in the Discord, Dingwoot, oh, man, it's all good. Trust me, in time you'll get there. Just, don't put pressure on yourself and enjoy the process. Focus on having fun with it and enjoying your own painting before, you know, getting too bogged down trying to meet the standards of what some of those miniatures had. So, it all comes with time, mate. And what I was going to say as well was in the Discord at the moment there is a new poll for the next Necron unit to be worked on. So for a bit of backstory for everyone, back when Indominus came out, I purchased a second half of the Necron side because it's a very good deal from mate for $100. $100 Australian. So I picked that up and I was yeah, so now I've got it mostly built apart from the 2 reanimators, and I've got the lol, it spun out of control. My first mini has spawned into a second mini. I'm now turning both into a diorama. Yeah, for sure, man. Like, work on what you want to work on and do what you want to do. You know, take your time, enjoy it. Don't feel pressured or rushed. Just make sure you're having fun with it, and that's all that matters. Because if you're not, then it's, you know, then it's not fun. Yeah, the score picks are leading by a decent margin. So I've got 6 score pick destroyers, which 3 of them are up for being painted next, and then I've got 3 Scarab Swarms there as well, because I've got another 6 of those to paint. So, but it looks as though the score picks are looking at like they will win. So, but I've still got to get through the 5 warriors that are in front of me first. So, alright. So it looks like the heavy bolter for the red's pretty much done for its first coat. Now we're going to go over to the marine. So these guys are magnetized in terms of heavy bolters, the arms and everything, and the backpacks as well. So I can swap out weapons very easily for what I'm wanting to use. But yeah, so if you do want to vote, jump in the Discord and head to the polls channel, and you can place down your vote on which unit you would like to see painted up next on stream. Alrighty. Alrighty. So that's the red done. So the other unit that I'm going to be working on this month is this boy. A Mortis Contemptor Dreadnought. So I've got touch-ups to do, followed by some and that just rolled into the red paint. Rip. Hit exclamation mark BTTV. Where is it? It should be... I should have enabled it. I don't know why it's not on. Ah, it is. So there's some BTTV Dingwoot, because then you can get some of these emotes. I'll hit it for you. Ah, there you go. Yep. You can get those. Which if you're just seeing press F, once you get that plugin, you'll actually be able to see the emote. Which is quite funny. But I'm going to take the time because I've got a second now and I may as well fix this up. So, you know. So there's, I think, about 15 different emotes that are there to choose from.
My time is drawing thinner. I'm just a tired old sinner. No chips left on this shoulder. No pride in growing older. But when your borrowed time is through.
So once you install that plugin, you'll be able to see the emotes that I just put in chat. And if you're just seeing text, why not go enable better TTV emotes, because they are one way that non-partnered streamers have got access to more emotes for you guys to be using in chat. And of course it's not dry yet.
No man can truly outlast all the mistakes of his past. There's no haven.
Alright, let's dry it off quickly.
That's safe from my memories. But when your borrowed time is through, I'll be with you. Redemption blues. I'll be with you.
So it looks like I'm doing some work on the Contemptor tonight after all. Apart from just repairing it.
I'll be with you. Justice ain't no lady. She's a twisted
Dingwood and Actual Goldfish, did you manage to get it installed? So if you have a look between the cog down in the chat and the actual chat button below chat, and if you see another smiley face there, that's the BTTV emotes, and you do have to refresh the browser as well for them to show up. And thank you, Sui Shadow, I believe is how you pronounce that. If not, just tell me. For the Epic Rogue. I always suck at pronouncing names, chat. Everyone should know this. Alrighty. Alrighty, so we're just doing the last bit of the touch-ups. Yeah, that's fair enough. Right, actual Goldfish. I actually really like the Contemptor as a Dreadnought pattern. I don't know, it's just... Standard Dreadnoughts just look a little bit too stumpy. Oh, that's fine, brother. We've all got it. I mean, this is the second year of me getting through my Space Marine Deathwatch 1. So, I've probably got at least another year of it left. I've also got the Necrons that I'm working through too, don't forget. And I've got Lord of the Rings miniatures. Like, I've just got a lot of models to work on. So, yeah, I've seen it done, actual Goldfish. One way that people have done it is by using a Storm Talon cockpit. Is one way they've done it. Oh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. So I'm actually going to do some of the smaller colours. So I'm going to do the green for the Sergeant's chest. And then I'm also going to grab wherever it's gone to. I did have... Ah, there it is, rat skin flesh. I needed that as well. I need that. And I will also want Mornfang Brown. And Seraphim Sepia can come out in prep for it as well. Yeah, that's fair enough, actual Goldfish. Maybe see if there's someone locally that you're able to pay to be able to print it for you. I'm actually going to do this guy's hair blonde. Now I just need to remember how I did blonde last time. So we'll do the green first. Actually, no, I'll just do his hair black. I don't have too many with black in my army. So... So just doing the green on the chest plate filigree for the sergeant. Then we'll get a Bill-Tan green wash over the top of it. No, actual Goldfish, it's fine. Like, I can give you a permit, so you can put links in chat. It's just that the reason why I've got it there is so that it automatically means that anyone who, like, if bots put links, it's the quickest way to deal with them. That's the only reason why. Yeah, exactly. No bloody chatbot links. Because we all know we hate those, right? But yeah, so just slowly chipping away at the sergeant. We'll get some of these smaller colors done. We've still got the metal to go. Yeah, for sure, actual Goldfish. Like, I'll have a look. I know there are some guys locally that do 3D printing and resin casting as well. So I could check out some sources if you'd like. Alrighty.
These are
10 things to never say on a first date.
I'm getting rid of this song
Take note.
because I do not like it. Yeah, that's fair enough, Actual Goldfish. I don't blame you, man. I do not blame you at all. But yeah, if you do want to, and when you do get to him, feel free to send me the link and let me know. I can look around down here, because I do know there are some people around here that do it. My local game store, the owner does 3D printing as well, so... Yeah, I am going to take the backpack off so I can do the... Alrighty. So we're slowly getting some color on these Marines, which is nice. Alright, we've got Stream Raiders coming up in a couple of minutes. This will be the second last one for the evening. I'll go a bit longer tonight, because I am working from home tomorrow, so I don't have to go to bed as early. But still do have to go to bed probably at a reasonable time. Alright. So we've got a couple of colours down on the Marines. I am missing a colour that I do need. Which is Ushapti Bone. Because they've all got a purity seal. So I'll do that. Alrighty. But I hope everyone is enjoying the stream, hanging out with me this evening. I know I'm enjoying hanging out with you guys once again and being able to do some painting that I've been able to do for about a week or so. So...
Could you shed all of the ethics of your past? What would you give of yourself to be the best of us at last?
Alrighty. So we're slowly getting there. What I'll do is I'll get the Purity Seals, their first coat. And then I will leave the Devastators for this tonight. Alrighty, thank you everyone for the units. Let's head over to Stream Raiders. And let's get the battle started. Alrighty, thank you everyone for all of the units. And congratulations to Game On Steve and Deadeye Minis for the gold, to getting the gold and the scrolls. Alrighty. So the next battle is going to be down here. And this is going to be the last one of the evening. I'm going to put out a paladin. So, let's see how we go with there, everyone. Place down your units. And let's win this fight. Which will be the last one for the evening. Alrighty, so we're slowly. Too easy, actual goldfish. Thanks for coming out, hanging out for a little bit, man. Hope to catch you soon. Have a good rest of your week, mates. So we're just getting the purity seal done. Sorry about that, chat. Alright. Then we've got one more purity seal to go. Alrighty. So we're just slowly chipping away at it, chat, getting it done. As you can see tonight, we've gotten a fair amount of work done on these Devastators already, which is great to see. Whilst, yes, they've still got some of the more important colours like the metal to do, currently it's looking pretty good. Because you can see there's already 3 colours 4 if... I know. So the gold, the blue... If you include the blue, there's 4. On the 2 that aren't... the sergeant's got a couple more colours there. Which is fine. Said I'd do black hair, didn't I? So I'll just grab a tiny bit out because that's pretty much all I need. Alright. So we're just slowly chipping away at it, chat, getting it done. Alrighty. Cool. That's the mohawk done. Alrighty. So, that's where I'm going to leave the Devastators for tonight. Next up, we're going to do the next coat on the 5 Necron Warriors in terms of the Null and Oil. Something that's a bit easier to finish off the night with. Because we've only got about 20 odd minutes. So it shouldn't take too long. As the night goes on, the cough does get worse, chat. But I assure you, I am fine. Oh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. So, with this coat, I don't do the entire gun. I do kind of the carapace. So I do the full back housing. The coils. The handle that he's holding the trigger on. The holding the weapon with, it's got the trigger on it. The handle that he's holding with his left arm as well. And then the center coil piece is also what I do. Just very carefully, I try not to get as much wash on that bottom rail as I can avoid. The inside's not so bad. But I'm primarily just wanting the coil part to get a bit darker. So it looks like, so it'll end up looking like that. So you'll be able to see the front of the blaster and the under bottom rail, and that front housing is kind of quite light compared to the rest of the weapon. That's how it ends up looking when I finish applying the wash in the way that I'm applying it. Oh, goodness. Just slowly going through. I think I missed doing the bottom here. There, got it. Just obviously you don't want to miss any parts so it sticks out and doesn't look cohesive with the rest of the scheme and the rest of the look that you're going for. So just slowly and controlling where this wash is going to end up going and what it's going to be darkening even further. Now, I am going to change these guys a little bit because they've got the torso. They've got this little section here So to differentiate my units, I'm going to do them a little differently on that little section, and that's how I'm going to be able to tell them apart. At least that's the plan. Whether I do that by painting it a different color, washing it a different color, I'm not sure. I reckon washing is probably going to be the way to go, because that's kind of the focused technique I'm using with the army. So that's going to be a final detail element that I'm not really going to focus on until all the big washes are done. Which is this null oil, and then really it's just all detail work after these washes have been applied. So just takes a bit of time to get all the wash worked in where you want it to go with a brush this size, because I'm using character brush from Army Painter to do a lot of the controllable work like this. Alright, so I just need to do this little section under here as well.
I was born a simple man, educated just to fight, but I got soul, I got conviction, and a will
Cool.
to put things right. We lived our
That's
lives
3 down.
fundamental for a people we
2 more to go.
We take comfort in the rhythm of machine gun spinning lead. Right for the dawn, backbone and run. Survive as the last of our kind. 'Cause the way out is through. Kickbacks long overdue. Grab your gear, grab your gun. Join the grind.
Oh.
To my friends and fallen brothers, you have offered us a chance to build a future from the wreckage in this desolate expanse. We won't let this world forget you. We got so much here to make.
Alright, so
Soldiers for a
doesn't take too much to get this done, which is nice. It's a nice way to finish the stream, nice and chill. Just getting through and getting these guys all done for the most part in terms of the big heavy lifting to get the base coat. The base coat elements done. Which is really, the base coat's really the washes. Ironically. They're what provide the colour for the most part.
Sing it again. We didn't stop 'cause we were brothers in blood, yeah. We'll meet again now at the end of the line. Crying for the dawn, backbone and run.
Gonna need a bit more washout, but then that's gonna be it. Hey, Bone Shooter, how's it going? Woke up on the raid train. How's it going, mates? Just woke up. That's awesome. Hope you had a good night's sleep, my friend. I'm not sure whether you came from Valley Dweller or Drax's stream. My name is ScottyD49. I am a fellow Warhammer 40k streamer where I stream my hobby sessions, live games from my local game store, as well as events, and I'm an event commentator as well. So glad to have you with us here, Bone Shooter. I'm just working on some Necron Warriors to finish off for the evening. Yeah, doing well for the most part. This cough's kind of killing me a little bit. I'm just getting over a pretty bad cold after a event that I covered a couple of weeks back. Sorry, not a couple of weeks back, a week and a half ago. So still kind of recovering. But going well for the most part. Glad that you are able to join us. Art of Mick Disney. Okay, so that's where you last were. I have no idea who they would have raided. I just know that currently this evening I had Drax 01 and I had Valley Dweller raid me. So if they've sent you from their stream to one of them, then you've come here because of those guys. One of them. So, but yeah. Glad that you're going well and having a good start to your morning. Yep, that's fair. It's about 10 hours ago. Yeah, that's about midday. Not sure what time Valley Dweller did start up though. I know Drax said that he was doing a long day, but yeah. Probably Valley Dweller? Sounds good. Valley Dweller's a good guy. I try to drop by his stream and Drax's stream every so often, just to say g'day, hang out. But if I do sound a bit weird, I am Australian, so I am an Aussie streamer as well. So if you are on the other side of the world, that's probably why I sound a little differently, even with the voice. Oh, that's awesome, Bone Shooter. I think, yeah, maybe. That's awesome that you've been able to jump in and catch one of my streams again, mate. Oh. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Alright, we got 7 minutes left on the Stream Raiders, which isn't too long. So I reckon, let's just keep on going. Yeah, it's all good, Bone Shooter. It's all good. No stress at all. So we're going to do some touch-up work on him with the silver, as well as work around that little chest area where I'm wanting to change the wash color as well. So alright. So the thing is, I want this blade as much as possible to be silver. But I also wanted that part to be black or darker, because I do dry brush it with Rune Fang Steel to start with. But I kind of want to keep the blade as being completely the brightest silver.
sticks and flags are all stockpiled, and I feel good 'cause I've been mining all day long. Well, the afternoon staring at my computer screen till I start to see the world in gray and blue and brown and green. These pixels are
Alrighty, so
so beautiful and clean.
this will allow me to be able to add another color to the wash to denote their squad. So, but yeah. Have you been working on any hobby as of late, Bone Shooter?
Now it's hard to think of offices and motorways and bills when I'm tunneling through oceans, beaches, and cascading hills. These creepers make me run away, these spiders give me chills, but I feel good 'cause I've been mining all day long.
Alright, so just got... Yeah, cool. It's awesome.
Minecraft up in heaven when I die. I'll be logging into God's great super server in the sky. His frame rate's in the hundreds and his settings are all high.
Alright, so I just need to be... As some of these guys aren't really drying as of yet, I'm still trying to avoid the gun. So I don't want to disrupt it.
Saved my life.
So just slowly touching it up. That's 2 down. Got 3 more to go. So if I'm able to get at least this part of the silver done. I've also got to do the coils on the guns. The silver as well, just so that they're able to pop a little bit more. But I'm going to leave that for next time with them. Alright. So just very carefully. I just don't want to get the silver on anywhere that I've already done the blue and have to go back and do it again. because then it'll look out of place. Cool. 3 down. Alrighty, that Stream Raiders ready to go. Thank you everyone for the units. Alrighty, we'll just clean out my brush and then we can head over. Alrighty, let's get the battle going. Hey Kavarak, how's it going? I'm going alright, I'm on the mend. I sound a lot worse than I am. They didn't kill me on the ride home, we were all about the same. The boys were feeling a bit better than I was. Alrighty, thank you everyone for the units. And congratulations, Game On Steve and Deadeye Minis. Oh, Kavarak, goodness me. I think, yeah, it just would have all gone around being in that room. That room was horrendous, gonna be honest. Yeah. I call it con crud personally. But effectively is the same thing. But yeah, I didn't stream at all last week because I was just, I was completely wrecked. So tonight's the first stream back after Coastcon, which it's been a good one. It's been a good one to come back to. So. Awesome, Kavarak. That's awesome, mate. Wherever you're going, whatever you do, I'm out in the dark, keeping watch over you. So poison the ivy with your crocodile tears. We're climbing the vines to the heart of your fears. Can you tell me, has something changed? The rewards are zero, 'cause I ain't no hero. Do you know it when you go strange? Is your taunting true? Am I as crazy as you? Alright. That's 4 down, 1 more to go. Yeah, awesome, Kavarak. Sounds good. Getting up early to watch the footy. And then streaming the rest of the day. Nice. Sounds like a very good way to spend the 40th. But building some Dark Avengers Primaris. Cool, cool. I've been working on some Firstborn Marines tonight as well, some Devastators for my Space Marine army. So, haven't just all been Necrons tonight, so. Just chipping away at stuff and getting it done, really. Alright. Alright, so that's the Runefang Steel touch-ups done on the Necrons, which is nice. Oh, goodness me. Alright, so we are gonna kind of wrap it up there, ladies and gentlemen, for the evening. But before we do, gonna show off the model slideshow once more. I know a couple of you guys would have seen it earlier, but these are some of the models that the crew in my Discord have jumped and gotten done. We've got Actual Goldfish, who's been working on a Knight Castellan for his Imperial Knight Army. And then next up we'll have Chiefed coming in with his Typhus. Oh, excuse me. But whilst we're going through these, if you have been enjoying the channel, really appreciate you guys coming in, from whether you came in just browsing through the directory on Twitch, or whether you came in through any of the Facebook groups I posted in, or whether you came through from Drax or Valley Dwellers stream. Really appreciate everyone being here, hanging out tonight. You're absolutely awesome. Love it, each and every one of you guys. It's been awesome to hang out with you again tonight, and I'm not too exhausted, thank goodness for that. The next model up, we've got Obsidian Hex, who's done an Ultramarines Primaris Reaver with some amazing non-metallic metal on the blade, some awesome highlighting, and a bunch of that'll pop up. There we go. It looks really cool. Absolutely love the look of it. So, if you now, all of these photos are from members of the Discord community, so if you want to join the Discord, there's the link. You can jump on in. There's a lot of hobby channels. There's a couple of game channels that I enjoy. There's a Magic Gathering channel, Escape from Tarkov, Hades channel there as well. Not too used, but you know, they're there. I might get rid of them if they're not used in the next little while. But yeah, there's some awesome work from Obsidian Hex there. And the last one is Radically Bad with his Salamander Intercessor that he's been working on. He's finished a unit of 5 of them. There's some absolutely awesome work in terms of the flames on the front greaves of the legs, as well as the edge highlighting as well, is really cool. The other place you can catch me as well is all over on Facebook, on Instagram, and I've got a YouTube as well. Facebook and Instagram are where I'm most active. Also, if you're part of the Discord, you'll be able to see all of the updates, when I'm going to be streaming, what I'm going to be streaming, who I'm going to be streaming with, if anyone, over the coming time as well. So, for now, we're going to swap back here so you guys can get a full camera view. Now, up here, you see goals for giveaway. So what I'm doing, and this is with the help of a couple of mates, and they decided to chip in as well, which I need to touch base with them about, is I'm doing a giveaway. So we are currently on 213 followers. Once we hit 300 followers, and once we hit 30 subscribers, and if it's not done by the end of the year, I'll be doing it at the end of the year, we shall be doing a giveaway where I will paint up a HQ choice of your choice to the value of $60 Australian, as well as some extra kits thrown in by some awesome viewers who decided to help out with that. I'm working on the terms and conditions and everything for it. I've got a lot of things to do in prep. So we're well past the 200 follower mark now. We're at 213 after the couple tonight from Urkdad, Wumposaurus, I should say, Commander Mittens, and Dingwoot. It's been absolutely awesome having all of you here for the stream tonight. So, to let you know, this week is all hobby, all streams. So tonight, I just fluctuate between doing hobby and game streams, live 40k games. Friday nights is hobby all the time. This week is community hobby night. So if you are a member of the community over on my Discord and you are a follower, you can actually jump in a live Discord call with me whilst I get hobby done, and you can chat with me, hang out. It'll all be heard on stream as well, so you have to be okay with that too. And we'll be, chatting and hobbying away. It's going to be absolutely awesome. And I do that every fortnight on a Friday night to hang out with you guys. And we've had a couple of people take me up on it, but the door's always open. All you got to do is follow the page, be a part of the Discord. Follow the page, be a part of the Discord, and send me a DM on Discord, and you can jump in on those calls, which is absolutely awesome. And then Saturday is going to be hobby and tournament recap. We're going to cover Coastcon, have a look at some of the lists that were there that did well. I'm going to talk about the experience traveling down, being crook and commentating, and that entire lovely aspect of it, which I'm sure you'll all love to see. However, for now, we are going to go and raid someone in the Warhammer directory. I'm going to see who's actually on right now. Oh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. So, there's a whole heap that are there. But right now, we're going to go and raid my fellow Australian, fellow Canberran streamer, who is absolutely awesome, in Red Belly. I know most of us have hung out with him before, but if not, he's working on a challenge tonight to work through, his Drukhari is what he's working on. So we're going to go hang out with him for a bit. You guys have been absolutely awesome. I absolutely love each and every one of you guys for all coming and hanging out with us tonight here at the chapter. It's been absolutely awesome having you. I hope to see you all again. Again, thank you so much to Valley Dweller and Drax for those raids. Absolutely awesome of you fellas. I'm going to be sending some PMs your way to thank you guys as well. Too Easy Bone Shooter, glad you could come and hang out once again, mate. And yeah, we're going to head over, hang out with Red Belly for a little bit. It's been absolutely awesome, guys. That's going to be it from me. Too Easy Dingwood. Roots, hope to catch you soon, mate. Thank you for the feedback. Really appreciate that. So that's going to be it from me, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I will catch you guys on Friday night.